All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8 o'clock and time now for News 5 Now. I am your host, Bill Riles. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. Your window to the world here on News 5. I don't know if that's true or not, but anyway, we've got some things to tell you about and things to talk about. So let's get started.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
I don't know about window to the world, but around the world. That's true. That's true because anybody, anywhere in the world could access this broadcast, if that's what we call it when it's on the internet. Why not? Why not? Why not call it that? Get to our big stories right now. Let you know what's going on out there. Number 5, Mobile police are currently investigating a shooting that left a man dead on Thursday. This happened at Cherry Ridge Court. Just after 6 o'clock last night, police say they found a man shot. He was taken to a hospital and died there. Mobile police say they have a suspect in custody who they are questioning. Number 4, Vanity Fair Distribution Center in Monroeville is closing. Monroeville Mayor Charles Andrews says he learned the plant will close because its parent company, Fruit of the Loom, is reducing its workforce. There's 156 people who work at this plant. Some positions will reportedly be transferred to Montgomery, Alexander City, or Kentucky. The distribution center was reportedly the last leg of the footprint that Vanity Fair had there in Monroeville. The Alabama Department of Commerce is said to be helping each worker with their next step forward, maybe finding new jobs out there. Number 3, more measles cases are showing up in different parts of the country, an illness thought to be a problem of the past. One unvaccinated child has died in the Texas outbreak. It is the first U.S. measles death in a decade. More than 100 people reported to be 100 cases reported in Texas. More cases have popped up in other parts of the country. An adult in Kentucky, a baby in Washington State, and an infant arriving on a flight in Southern California each had recently traveled overseas. Doctors say vaccination is the key to stopping the highly contagious disease. Number 2, Mobile's Mardi Gras ship, USS McFall, is expected to arrive today to spend the weekend for Mardi Gras. They were set to be greeted by city officials, the Azalea Trail Maids, the Excelsior Band. The ship's arrival is part of a long-time tradition to give Navy sailors a chance to enjoy Mobile's Mardi Gras festivities. The ship will be open for public tours Saturday, Sunday, Monday from 9 until 3 each day. And number 1, don't forget the Joy of Life Mardi Gras Parade will roll tomorrow in downtown Mobile. This will be the organization's 7th parade to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Noon is when you need to be downtown along Route A to see it. It's one of 6 parades planned on Saturday, 2 more on Sunday for Joe Cane Day. Going to be a big weekend in downtown Mobile with all the Mardi Gras festivities and the big Joe Cane Day. Of course, Lundi Gras on Monday. And we also have Fat Tuesday on Tuesday where we will be live in downtown Mobile for all day. Not much of the day, not most of the day, all day long for Fat Tuesday. So we hope you'll be able to join us for coverage if you can't make it out in person. Let's get to our question of the day and tell you what that's all about. What city does Mardi Gras the best? That's our question of the day. I have an answer. Mobile. Big fan of Mardi Gras in Mobile. Let's see what others are saying. Really no better than Mobile. Mobile parades, Mobile. For family-friendly experience, Mobile. For a party environment, New Orleans. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Philip. It's a little rowdier in New Orleans. Family-friendly. Oh, Dauphin Island. Yeah, Dauphin Island does Mardi Gras well. Absolutely. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, they always have their big parades, Fat Tuesday, and that's always fun to be down at the beach to enjoy those parades. And Pensacola getting into the swing of things. We just heard some about that on the news this morning of their parades. The crew of Lafitte will be rolling tonight, I believe. I'll double check that. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of Mardi Gras going on. Little River, Alabama. Shout out to Little River, Alabama, and your Mardi Gras parade. Yep, Mobile, I think, hands down. I'm going to give it to my personal choice. I'll give it to Mobile. I love being downtown for Fat Tuesday as well. Our poll of the day today, interesting question. Given the opportunity, would you ever go to space? Years and years ago, prior to the Challenger explosion, they were asking for applicants to be the first journalist in space. And I sent in my application, and then the Challenger exploded with teacher Krista McAuliffe on board. She was the first teacher, would have been the first teacher in space. And I sent in my application. Of course, that all went away after the big Challenger accident. But yeah, would love to go to space. I think that'd be great. Why don't you you come on and comment with...
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.